Okay, so now in this video we will make the camera follow the player. Okay, so go ahead and open up the camera manager script. Then let's remove these two methods, and at the top first of all we need a reference to our player game object transform. Okay, so we're gonna say public transform. Let's just name this as player target, or let's just name this as player transform. Okay, then we're gonna create a private vector3 by the name of camera follow velocity. Okay, and this will be equals to vector3 dot 0 by default. After this we're gonna create a float by the name of camera, or actually cam follow speed, and this will be 0.2, or let's say 0.5 or 0.1 actually by default. Okay, after this in the awake method the player transform will be equals to find object of type. We want to find that object which has the player manager script, and then dot transform. Okay, so it will search for the player manager in the components of each game object, and then to whatever game object this player manager script is attached, it will get that game object transform. Okay, then let's create a method by the name of follow target, and in here we're going to create a vector3 by the name of target position. This will be equals to vector3 dot smooth damp. First of all, let's pass the camera position, then the player position. So we're gonna say player transform dot position. Then we're gonna pass the camera follow velocity. So we're gonna say camera follow velocity, and then the camera follow speed. Okay, and then right down below we're gonna say transform dot position equals to the target position. That's it. Now right here add a update method, and inside the update method let's call this follow target method. Okay, now if we get back right here, as you can see, it is our camera manager. There is the player transform, the camera follow speed. If we play the game, as you can see, now the camera is following the player, but if you notice the camera is in the player feeds. So now we're gonna set the camera pivot. Okay, we're gonna move the camera upwards and then a little bit down like this. Okay, we need to rotate the camera a little bit down like that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this as 12, this will be 2, and this will be -3. Let's make this 3, or let's just 2.5, and then this will be 3.5. Okay, so in this way you can set up the camera. Okay, as you can see the player is shaking a little bit if you notice, so we're gonna fix this as well. Okay, but before stopping the game, let's copy the component of the camera pivot, and when you stop the game, click on paste component values. That's it. Then click on player, and right here change the interpolate to interpolate. That's it. Now if we play the game again, okay, now as you can see the player is running smoothly. Okay, and if you notice right here the player feeds are just fine, but the player, if it moves to this other surface, as you can see the player feeds then gets inside the ground. Okay, this is due to the colliders and also the surface. As you can see the surface is a little bit down, so what we're gonna do is we can select it and move it a little bit up. Okay, let's make it 3.1. Okay, as you can see here it is. Make it for 3.0708. Okay, 07. And also select the player now and move the player up like this, and we need to change the height of the capsule collider to 2.2. Okay, and let's move the collider down like that. Okay, now let's play the game again. Okay, and as you can see it looks good now. Okay, let's make it 0.1. Okay, 0.1 is a good value for this, so leave it on 2.1. That's it. So now the camera can follow the player. Now in the next video we're gonna add camera rotation. So see you guys in the next one.